Hey YouTube, quick update of the day. Today is January the 30th, right? Yes, the 30th. Wow, time flies. So a quick update today. What I want to talk about is Apple. So the other day was International Don't Get Hacked Day or something like that. No, International Internet Security Day, quote unquote. I don't know. We come up with these days every year. These new days. Like today is Red Bush Day. Today is Green uh, Green Elephant Day. I gotta. Today is special day for this. You know, whatever. Um, I would have stopped it at Boss's Day, Secretary's Day, Grandparents' Day. You know, Happy Kids Day. Like, aren't you? Don't you talk to your kids every day? Do you really have to make a special some people I guess have to. They have to make a special effort to tell their kids they love them. Those are the people that grow up into psycho cases, and the normal society goes, were you not hugged enough as a child? Those are the kids. That's why we have a National Sons Day and a National Daughters Day or whatever. Anyway, I digress. So I want to talk about Apple today. I got away from Apple for a few reasons, primarily because of their role and their statements involved in dumping Parlor off their platform. Cover a few quick things if you haven't done your research and you don't know about what Parlor is and why they got taken down. So they got taken down because they are a competitor to Facebook and Twitter. Point blank, period. That's why they got taken down. The reason Amazon dropped them was because Twitter convinced them to. Twitter buys a lot of server space from AWS. And some of their employees, carrying pitchforks, they had zero basis. Parlor, just like other apps should have been doing, was taking down violence and things like that. They were in the process of implementing Amazon's own AI. AWS, they were going to implement their own AWS into their system, but they had already taken steps to remove violence and other things that just shouldn't generally be accepted on the internet. But that you can find on Twitter and Facebook and Reddit. You can find them all there. Anyway, I'll shut up about that. So Parler got taken down, basically to squash opposition, which I don't agree with. I'm totally against that. You should have to fight your competitors fair and square. You do not have a good company unless you have a worthy competitor. And Facebook and Twitter are just happy being there on their own. And then here comes Parler. And people start jumping ship and saying on Facebook, here's my Parler user ID. And Facebook has these crawlers, and they can see how many times this is my Parler was posted, or my Parler is posted. So they know, hey, we've got X number of users that are trying to move to a different platform. Okay? So you have to understand this before I talk about Apple. So Apple took Parler off of its App Store while still hosting Twitter, which has worse violence and worse content in every imaginable form. Pick something that could be offensive and go look it up on Twitter and you will find it. I promise. It's there. They do a poorer job of removing it. Anyway, trying to keep this way under 10 minutes. So let me kind of get to the rant here. Not really a rant, but a revelation, I guess. So with Apple, what happened is now they are talking about, hey, we're going to make your advertising analytics transparent. Why in 2021 would they make your analytics transparent? Why would they make your advertising information on your phone or on your iPad or on your Mac? Why would they make it transparent in 2021? And here's why. They want to hold the monopoly. Okay. Think about it for a minute. If you restrict Google, Facebook, Amazon, Squarespace, anybody that can have analytics to track someone's movements across the internet, if you can effectively squash that by giving people choice of whether or not they share their information, most people are going to say, no, don't share this with the app developers. No, don't share this with the companies. No, don't share this with the advertisers. And good for them. You should be doing that. You should be doing more of that. You should not be using Google Chrome. You should not be using Safari. You should not be using Google Mail, Gmail, Google Mail. You should be using other things that protect your privacy. None of those things that I just mentioned protect your privacy. Even more so, Facebook and Twitter and Reddit and all these others are even worse at protecting your privacy. So you need to search out other ways. I might do a whole video on that because I have taken some precautions to protect my own privacy on my own device. But you probably should too. You probably should too. You don't want companies following you around for the reason that I stated yesterday. If companies know too much about you, it can hurt you, not the company. If the company knows all of your whims, if the company knows all of your desires, if the company knows your beliefs, the company can hold that against you. And they can do it quietly without you even knowing it. They can try and persuade you by advertising different things to you. They can try and change your beliefs. Don't think it's happening? Okay. Sit in that camp if you want to. It's happening. It is happening. Every day you get advertised to. The question is, what are you being advertised? Did you know that the posts on social media are there to trigger you to stay on and continue reading? All right? It's sticky. They want you to, once you open Facebook, they want it to be sticky. Okay? They know, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, they track how long a post is on your screen. And the longer it's on your screen or the more activity you give it, clicking on it, clicking a link in it, making a picture large, zooming in on a picture, they track all of that. All right? And they even know when you zoom in on a picture what you zoomed in on. A dog, a cat, a house, that pretty girl, that guy. They also know whether that dog, cat, house, girl, guy was your dog, cat, house, girl, guy. These are very easy analytics. We have image recognition all across the internet. You should not be surprised that this is happening. In 2021, you should not be surprised, but it's happening. So here's the thing. How can you protect yourself? You need to do a little bit of research. Start with DuckDuckGo. Do some research on DuckDuckGo. Do some research on a VPN. And keep in mind, a VPN is only going to hide your data from a company. Any hacker worth their salt is going to be able to find your location by back tunneling, and they're going to be able to get that data, whether it's encrypted or not. Any hacker worth their salt is going to be able to do that. So forget about, I'm getting a VPN because I don't want to be hacked. It's not what you're protecting from. A VPN simply protects those people that have bots running from being able to see your unencrypted data. All right? They won't be able to tell your location. They won't be able to tell, the last 10 websites that you visited and how long you were on each one of them and what you clicked on. They won't be able to tell that kind of stuff. So anyway, I believe that Apple, I said a lot today. I believe that Apple is restricting, by way of user choice, they are restricting advertising data to companies in order to create a monopoly for themselves so that they own that data, so that they can better advertise to you. And that's it. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, click the like button, smash the like button. Just don't abuse the like button. We'd like to keep it around. Didn't do anything to you. If you didn't like the video, click the down button, but drop a comment down below and let me know what you think about Apple, Facebook, Twitter, Parlor, Amazon, YouTube, whatever, Instagram, the Instabook tweets or whatever you want to talk about. Leave me a comment below. Let's have a discussion there, and I will see you again tomorrow. Hopefully, I enjoy doing this, and yeah, see you around. Peace.